Melbourne Fan TV. He was Jack Watson, Jack Tringo, and then all the other Melbourne players after the Max Gawn's 250th game. What was Gawney's whole best game that he's ever played?
Gawney's best game? Geez, just ask him. He's got about 6 that he'll just reel off.
Geelong final was that? Yeah,
Saw some
hard to
highlights of that
beat.
during the week.
Yeah.
The 4 goals, that first one where he breaks a couple across the boot. Yeah. So, just ask him. He knows what he's done.
So what are you doing now?
Oh, who cares about me, Duxie? We're here for the mighty D's. We've just had one of the great comebacks of all time. We thought we were
Done at half time.
beers tonight. We're going to be a bit subdued, I think, after that first quarter, and then all of a sudden, I think obviously Tommy Mack, Gawney, the boys lifted, and what a game! That was incredible to watch.
Yep.
And we miss you, Duxie. We love you, mate. We miss you.
There you heard it, and go D's.
Go D's.
Well done, Tubby. Melbourne Fan TV. Maxie Gawn's 250th and Tommy Mack. What was out of Gawn's career so far? What was his highlight that you remember?
Oh, look, I started following when we watched the grand final 2021. So I haven't really seen Max Gawn's full career. What I can see is he's kicked some pretty good round the body snaps.
The prelim kicked the winning goal.
He did kick the winning goal for the prelim. That was fantastic. He's kicked some pretty good snaps. He's my favourite player. I love Max. He's a saint. Thank you, Max Gawn, for everything. Congratulations in your 250 games. Thank you. Yeah.
If there was any, we got rid of 3 players. Carlton got rid of 3 players. Which out of those 3 did you miss the most?
Probably Christian Petrarca. As soon as I decided to play for Melbourne because of Christian Petrarca. I saw him play on the grand final. I just miss him.
Clay and Oliver's midfield. He was pretty good helping hand. But I think we found a good midfield with, new players, young players. We're doing really well. So our bad will be really, really bad. Our good will be all right. And then our really, really good will be very good. And then, so we're a young team. We're going to have moments where, we're not going to be as good as we should be or should have been. But I think it's just good that we got this one and my math teacher isn't going to give me a million pieces of homework.
And I made a bet with my friend, cousin Binion, at my school, and he said whoever loses, they have to say something embarrassing in class.
Oh, so there you heard it. And go.
Go!
Melbourne Fan TV. Max Gawn's 250th game.
Geez, that bloke is an absolute goat, isn't he? Absolute goat, Gawney. What do you think?
But out of his career, his 250 career games, what was his one highlight you remember?
Oh, geez. Let's go back to 2021 against Geelong. What was it, 5 goals? It was 5 or 6 goals there. Absolutely unbelievable. Done on Geelong.
And that last goal, the last goal against Geelong to win the game, to put us on top of the ladder. Brilliant.
And now we got rid of 3 players. Carlton got rid of 3 players. Which of those 3 players from Melbourne do you miss the most?
Oh, boy.
And why?
I really don't. I actually, I'm going to be honest here. I don't miss any. I know I had to say one, but Jesus, probably Petrarca. Okay. I do miss him. I think he's playing good, but yeah, it does hurt. It does hurt, doesn't it, Duxie?
It does.
It does.
And I go, yeah.
And now with Carlton, who
McKay is the one I miss.
I missed him, yeah.
Petrarca, I miss him, but he didn't want to play. It was so if he didn't want to be there, he shouldn't be there. We've got players to replace him, and I love Petrarca. I love Clayton Oliver. I love McVee. The one I miss the most would be McVee.
Did miss him. Did miss that bloke. I did forget about him.
Well, there you heard it. And go
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 Deans!
Deans!
Melbourne Fan TV. Max Gawn and Tommy McDonald's 250th game. What was the highlight of Max Gawn's career that you highlight?
Oh, I feel like this is definitely part of that highlight reel for sure. Of just like never giving up. The chips are down. Like I think all of us were sort of feeling, well, there's still like a second half to go, and there's definitely one for the Highs for sure. Of course, we've got the grand final win.
But
But
out of his whole career, which one was the ultimate that he's played the best?
I feel like this is getting better and better. And I think like in this, like I know it's this recency bias, but I just feel like in this time of just like you're so down and out, and him stepping up, him lifting everyone else. I feel like definitely today is definitely one of the bigger highlights for sure.
And out of the three that got discarded, left, who do you miss the most out of those three?
Out of the three that's not here. So who we got? So no Chuck,
No Chuck,
no
no Curry,
and
and
no
no McVee.
No McVee. Yeah, I miss McVee because I feel like he was definitely up and coming. He was definitely developing. So miss him. I actually do have a soft spot. I feel bad for Oliver. I feel like like obviously he's a star player. Really contributed and was like, yeah, we love him, and it's just a shame that with like the changes and such that he had to be moved out. So I kind of missed. I have a soft spot for Oliver. Track though will be interesting. We got Gold Coast next week, so we'll see what the love is like if he decides to play next week.
No, he won't be playing.
He's not playing.
No.
He's out. Okay. Well, hope you're watching up from the sidelines, Track. But I mean, like obviously he did like big contributor to the club. Can't forget that. It's the case of like I think like being a part is good for both things. So hopefully he's doing well, but hopefully we're also doing well. So yeah.
And there you heard it. Go
David! Let's go.
Max Gawn's 250th Melbourne Fan TV. Out of his career, what was the number one highlight you remember the most of Gawn's career so far?
Oh, look, I could mention many of them, but he always runs up and down.
Thank you for visiting the MCG.
Up and down the ground, I won't swear, I'll try to be nice, but yeah, he goes up and down more than, he just keeps going and going and going. He's a little bit like Ed Langdon. And he can do whatever he wants to when he wants to. It's the same as T-Mac. He can go back and forward. And yeah, they both had their 250 today. It wasn't looking promising at the start, first quarter, second quarter, but we came back and we showed the demon spirit.
Please turn right.
Yeah, but out of his career, out of his games, what was the number one highlight that he stamps out and you remember?
Honestly, I couldn't really pick one. There could have been the semi-finals in 2021. There could have been the final in 2021. But even in T-Mac, that goal against West Coast when we were, that goal against West Coast. There could have been that one for him, but look, you just can't pick them because they're a whole team and they all fight for everyone.
Thank you for visiting the
So
MCG.
2021 prelim final is the best one for Max Gawn?
I believe so, to a certain extent, but he's done so many others.
Yeah. And out of the three players that have got discarded, who do you miss the most?
What was that, sorry?
Out of the three players, like Clayton Oliver, Petrarca, and McVee, who do you miss the most?
I was really upset when Petrarca and Oliver left. But then when I realised they were going, they didn't actually, it was all ego. That's what I believe, my personal opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wish them luck. And whatever they want to do in the rest of their career, well, yeah, that's for them. So, yeah. But Petrarca and Oliver, they were a great magnet. They were just amazing. But if they've gone their separate ways, well, they've gone their separate ways, and yeah, that's how it is.
Thank you. And there you heard it. And go.
Go Demons! What a comeback today.
As I was trying to, if you can't hear what the last part was saying, next week, 3:15, Gate 4, Melbourne v Gold Coast. Be there for Fan TV next week. Melbourne v Gold Coast. Go Days. And there you heard it.